Welcome talking for this Junior Football Championship B final 1982. Promised to be a really good game. Two evenly balanced teams. BALTINGLASS have lost the toss and are playing with the wind. Teams now moving into position. Referee for today's final, Liam Keenan from Anacurra. BALTINGLASS have trained hard for this game and should be in peak condition. Time is coming up now to 3:35, or 5 minutes late for the kick-off. BALTINGLASS team the same as played in the semi-final against Coolkenna and had a convincing win. Scene is set now. Referee is looking at his watch, checking that the umpires and linesmen are ready. Waiting for some spectators to get off the field. BALTINGLASS have some experienced players here playing today, some with senior championship medals, including Seamus Kelly and centre back and John Farrell, centre half, full back. The ball is in, fielded by Noel McLaughlin. He passes out to Georgie Bradley. Georgie kicks, is blocked down, and it's Coolkenna on the attack now. Up to the midfielder, Martin Keefe. Lets it in. John Farrell comes out thundering out with that ball. Up to Noel McLaughlin. A nice ball up. Long ball into the full forward line. Where Pat Byrne comes out. John Timmins is in there too. Martin Keefe on it again for Coolboy. Pierce Nail is under this one. John Farrell comes out again with a good clearance. Up to John Timmins. He clears it into Noel McLaughlin. Noel on the ball. He turns. Solos. Kicks it into Psyche. Psyche Neal on the ball now. And Psyche opens the scoring for BALTINGLASS with a great point. Another seasoned campaigner has won a senior championship medal with BALTINGLASS. After 2 minutes of play, BALTINGLASS have got into a lead 1-0. Yeah. Coolboy, number 17, placing the ball for the kick out. It's a good kick out. Oh, McLaughlin goes up. Push Coolboy, player in the back. Free for Coolboy. Martin O'Keefe is taking this free for Coolboy. It's a good looking ball. Up goes Seamus Kelly. He breaks it out. Georgie Bradley is on it. A good ball from Georgie. Centre half back. For Coolboy. Has it? He passes it out to the wing back. Down along the far wing. It'll be a line ball to Coolboy. Midfielder for Coolboy is going to take this one. Lineman takes the flag out of the way. It's a good ball in. Breaks in there. John Farrell is under it. The Coolboy are on the shot. And a goal for Coolboy. Very slack marking there in the backs by BALTINGLASS. So after another 4 minutes of play, Coolboy have scored a goal. Score now. Coolboy a goal, BALTINGLASS 1 point. John Farrell placing the ball for the kick out. Well work goal there by Coolboy. Bit lax there by the BALTINGLASS backs in the full back line. Good kick out, breaks to the centre half back, who left free. He kicks the ball, clears it out, looks to be heading towards the far line. Gone over the line, line ball to Baltinglass. Gerard Fleming to take this one for Baltinglass. It's a good free up along the far wing. Ball breaks loose. COOLBOY on the ball again. Dispossessed by Andy Owens. Gerard Fleming racing out for it again. Gerard goes down over it and wins his free. Free to be taken by Gerard Fleming, the player who was fouled. Gerard standing back now, comes up. Good free. Up to Andy Owens, ball now centre half forward. He turns and tips on his toe, kicks it in to Psyche. Psyche's behind. It's cleared out. John McGrath's up on the break there. Gets in a good tackle. Still chasing. It's cleared up to the centre half forward for COOLBOY. Kicks in it. Dangerous looking ball. Gerard Fleming comes out to it and clear a great ball into the full forward line where Gareth Klein is waiting under it. COOLBOY corner back gets possession and he's fouled. Late tackle, free from where the ball lands. This game is really opening up at a hot pace. Let's hope that it keeps up this trend. COOLBOY with this free kick on the far line. Weak looking one, comes up to Nolan McLaughlin in midfield. He kicks it into Psyche. Psyche tips it on his toe once. Kicks it, good pass in, Andy Owens. Referee was allowing advantage but didn't seem to come Baltinglass way, so he gives a free into Baltinglass from about the 50-yard line. This one will be taken by Nolan McLaughlin, another man who has won senior championship medal with Baltinglass. Noel places the ball, walks back, looking at the post, he's well within his range. Kicks a good ball, all the way over. That's a great point for Noel McLaughlin there. Baltinglass now 2 points, COOLBOY 1 goal after 6 minutes of play. COOLBOY full back placing the ball for the kick out. Baltinglass have the wind advantage in this half. Good kick out to the far wing where Psyche is waiting. John Walsh chasing it there as well. Ball has gone over the line. Should be a line ball to Baltinglass. This one will be taken again by Noel McLaughlin. Noel is over there now placing the ball. Walks back. Kicks in a low ball. It's gone over the end line, gone wide. Score remains COOLBOY a goal, Baltinglass 2 points. Baltinglass beginning to pile under pressure here. Let's hope that they can capitalise on this with a few scores shortly. Good ball, caught by Andy Owens there, dispossessed. Was bound, Seamus Kelly is pushing the back, but referee doesn't seem to see that. Gerard Fleming on the ball now. Gerard goes down over the ball. Pass it up to Georgie Bradley. Georgie is blocked, he gets out of it well, clears the ball in. The wing half back for COOLBOY has it, clears it out to Martin O'Keefe, the midfielder. He's on the attack now. Seems to be very loosely marked. A long ball into the full forward line. Dick Doyle has it in his arms. He passes it out to the wing forward. Takes a shot in around the goal mouth. The man that scores the goal is on the ball again. He's blocked out by Pierce Neal. Jimmy Barry chasing the ball out. And clears it out over the line for a line ball for COOLBOY. COOLBOY look very dangerous on the attack here. Good ball in across the square. Up goes John Farrell. He breaks it out. Number 12, the right half forward for COOLBOY in possession. Pass it back out to midfielder. There's very loose marking there, but it's gone wide. Baltimore seem to be very loose at the back here. Maybe some nerves, but after a few minutes they might settle down, hopefully. John Farrell plays the ball for the kick out. John coming up now. Kicks out a good ball. Up goes Georgie Bradley. The ball breaks the Coolboy player. He kicks it into the full forward line. John Farrell is out, thundering out to it. Clears a good ball up the field. For the centre half back for Coolboy since cleaning up here. Ger Fleming is in, thundering in on that one and catches it and clears it out. Good ball out to the wing. Or Nolan McLaughlin is waiting for it. Nolan in possession. He slips one man and kicks a good ball down the wing. Or John Timmins is chasing it. John is Coolboy man there before him. John tackling him now. Half blocks his kick. Number 7 on the ball now for Coolboy. Clears the ball down. Ger Fleming coming out to it again. He's pushing it back. He gets the ball out. The break goes to the Coolboy player. Clears the ball in. John Farrell comes out to it again. John having a right game here in the full back position. He's fouled and that's a free up for Baltinglass. Seamus Kelly placing this one. Seamus, the veteran here of the team. Plenty of experience. Good ball from Shammy. The referee has seen an infringement off the ball and has awarded a free back up for Coolboy. I'm not sure what that was for, but the referee must have seen something, so it's a free up for Coolboy to be taken by the midfielder, Martin O'Keefe. Martin comes up now, kicks in a good ball. John Farrell is racing out for it, goes up for it, breaks it down to the wing back, John McGrath. John is fouled. That is a free out for Baltinglass. Good bit of play there by John McGrath. Pierce Neal now, placing the ball for this free kick. Pierce comes up now, kicks a good ball. George behind, like Coolboy man gets the ball, he's out to it. Kicks a high ball into the full forward line, where it breaks loose. Dick Dial is on the ball now. Kicks left footed, blocked by John Farrell. John comes out with the ball now, and a great clearance from John. Andy Owens chasing it. The centre half back for Coolboy has it again. A good ball into the full forward line. Jimmy Barry is in there. So is Seamus Kelly. Coolboy player on the ground, handles the ball on the ground. A free out to Baltinglass. Seems to be a lot of bunching in around the middle of the field here. It's gone a bit scraggy to play towards what it was. Hopefully it'll sort itself out now in a few minutes. And all these players settle down. John Farrell placing the ball for this free kick. John looking for a good spot. Places it up. Walks back now. A good ball from John. Right out to the middle of the field. Up goes Georgie Bradley. Georgie breaks it down. He's in on it again and pulls on a loose ball up the field. The full back is out to it very quickly. He's fouled by John Walsh. Free out to Coolboy. Coolboy now with this free kick. It's a good ball up the far wing. Ger Fleming is waiting under it. Ger ball breaks away from Ger to a Coolboy player on the attack now. He's going through. Georgie Bradley chasing him. Georgie keeps after him. Goes in. Right bit of feeling by John Farrell. He's half blocked on that kick out there. Ger Fleming gathers it up. That's it up to Psyche. Psyche is pushing it back, but he gets no free. The ball in. John McGrath under it. Breaks to the Coolboy midfielder. Takes a shot. It's gone right across the goals. It's gone wide. John Farrell plays the ball again for this kick out. There's 13 minutes gone in the game. Still Coolboy lead a goal to 2 points. John coming up to this one now. A right kick out by John Farrell to this side of the field. Up goes John McGrath. Noel McLaughlin catches the break. Noel, that's a low ball into Georgie Bradley. Georgie is down on it. Georgie seems to be fouled, but gets no free. Gets no free from the referee. That seems very unjust. Now the referee has turned around and given a free to have Coolboy. This referee doesn't seem to be going to give Baltinglass anything. So it's a free in for Coolboy, to be taken by midfielder Martin O'Keefe. Martin stands back. A high ball into the square. Up goes John Farrell. The ball is bobbing around in there. Georgie Bradley on the ball. Georgie comes out. Georgie is fouled and a free out for Baltinglass. Baltinglass want to get into this game now. They're playing with the wind. Still trailed by 1 point after 15 minutes of play. Here comes John Farr now with this kick out to the far side of the field where Georgie Bradley goes up. Georgie pushes his man in the back and it's a free in for Coolboy. Baltinglass seems to be behind their men a lot, so they may begin to get out in front. A high ball into the square. Up goes John Farley, breaks it down. The Danish looking in around the square. John has it coming out with it. Gives a good clearance out to where Noel McLaughlin is waiting. Noel fouled his man, and it's another free back into Coolboy. A lot of pressure on now from Coolboy. It's the Danish looking ball into the square again. Up goes Pierce Neal. Pierce parries it out to John McGrath, catches a great ball. John is fouled and it's a free out for Baltinglass. Under a lot of pressure here in the backs, but doing well. Seems to be a lot of pushing off the ball here between number 5 John McGrath and number 10. Here comes John Farr with this kick out now. A good ball out to this side of the field. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. He went up a high for that one, but he didn't seem to catch it. It's passed out to the midfielder O'Keefe. He passes it in to number 10, who was fouled again, and it's a free in for Coolboy. Baltinglass under a tremendous amount of pressure here in the back line. Number 13, the goal scorer, is over to take this free. Jim Bob coming up now to take it. Dangerous looking. Across the goals where Georgie Bradley gathers and clears. Up to Andy Owens. Andy breaks, comes to the centre half back. Coolboy clears it into Noel McLaughlin. Noel is on his own. He drops it. He has it again. He turns and kicks the ball. His half block down the field. Ger Fleming racing out for it. Ger's behind it. Pushes his man in the back and a free for Coolboy. To be taken by the wing half back. No, sorry, the midfielder O'Keefe is going to take it. They can't seem to make up their minds. A ball in. Seamus Kelly goes up. A nice bit of feeling by Seamus there. Seamus clears a good ball out to the wing here. John Timmins is chasing. John seems up for that, grabs it well. John had the height on his opponent there. Psyche over to Psyche. Psyche is behind his man there. Coolboy on the attack. Dangerous looking ball. Pierce is chasing it. It's going towards the end line. Pierce says cute. Lets it roll over the end line for a kick out for Baltinglass. Very closely contested game this, as expected. Coolboy appearing in their first final, very eager. Baltinglass, of course, their first final for many years, junior final for many years. And a lot of interest from the Baltinglass camp. McLaughlin breaks the ball down to John McGrath. John kicks a good ball, but unfortunately it's gone out over the end line, or the sideline. A line ball to Coolboy. Referee is having a word with Baltinglass midfielder Noel McLaughlin. Noel, I want to be careful. This referee won't take any nonsense, I think. past experience. So it's a free into Coolboy to be taken by the midfielder. It's a good looking ball in around the square. Up goes John Farley, breaks it down. Seamus Kelly chasing out after it. The centre half forward for Coolboy has a tips on his toe. He slips, he passes it into the Coolboy midfielder. And it's saved by John Fitzgerald. A deflection there nearly caught the goalkeeper, but it worked out well for Baltinglass. Just dropped at his feet. So it's a free out for Baltinglass. Almost 20 minutes gone in the first half. We haven't had a score now since about the 10 minute. Could do with a few scores. Liven it up a bit. Out ball out to Ger Fleming. Ger catches on his chest. He comes out with a ball and gives a good ball up the field towards Andy Owens. Bypasses Andy into Ger Kilcoyne. Ger tips it on his toe. Tips it again. A high ball in. And it's all the way over the bar. A great point there by Ger Kilcoyne. Another man who has got a few senior championship medals. He never really made it to the senior team, but it was always knocking on the door. Yes? The sides are level now after 20 minutes of play. And here comes the fullback with the kick out to this side of the field. Up goes Andy Owens. He breaks it down. The wing back is in. He's fouled by Andy Owens. A free out to Coolboy. Referee seems to think that was a bit of a rough tackle. Looked like a fair shoulder from here. Referee didn't think so, and he's putting Andy's name in the book. First aid men are in looking. I don't think it's that serious. The player is up. Got a drink of water, he seems to be okay. Everything is okay again. So it's a free down to Coolboy to be taken by the fullback. Fullback comes up now. It's a good ball up the middle of the field. Ger Fleming comes out. Ger drops it. Georgie Bradley chases. A ball into the fullback line. As scattered by Jimmy Barry. Jimmy on the ball. Jimmy's kick is blocked down. Chased by Pierce Neal. Pierce pulls. But it's a free into Coolboy. 21-yard free to Coolboy here, straight in front of the posts. Seems certain for Coolboy to take the lead here again. Jim Bob taps it over, and it's another point for Coolboy, which makes the score Coolboy 1-1. Baltinglass 3 points. John Farrell to take this kick out again for Baltinglass. John stepping back now. Here he comes. It's a good kick out to middle of the field. Up goes Georgie Bradley. Georgie breaks it. It goes into the centre half forward. Out to the wing half forward. He tips on his toe. The overlap from the midfield going on the outside. He's coming through now. Ger Fleming goes out to challenge a shot. It goes wide. Baltinglass very loose there. Goalkeeper John Fitzgerald placing the ball here. John Farron's not happy, he has to place it himself. Walks back. Looking for a loose man to kick it to. Here he comes now. High ball out to the middle of the field. Noel McLaughlin going up for this one. Noel feels and then drops and pulls, parries it away. The centre half back here very loose, gathers up that. A dangerous looking ball into the back line. Pierce Neal is chasing it. Pierce is harassing and clears the ball away over to the far side. Dribbles over the line, a line ball for Coolboy. Bit of covering there by Pierce, playing the corner back position. The midfielder for Coolboy taking this ball. That's a good looking ball across. Georgie Bradley pulls and pulls again. Centre half back is on the ball again. Gets in a good ball into the fullback. John Farrell is out. John on Jim Bob's boot. Seamus Kelly pulls on it. It breaks out to the centre half forward. He takes a shot and sends it over the bar. Coolboy go 1 goal and 2 points. The Baltinglass 3 points. Baltinglass looks to be in a bit of trouble here now. Coolboy seem to be getting on top here in the last few minutes. They're getting most of the breaks around the midfield. John Farrell with the kick out again now. It's a good kick right out to the centre of the field. Noel McLaughlin goes up. Noel feels it. A nice bit of feeling when Noel is fouled, and it's a free to Baltinglass. Gerard Fleming to take this free kick. Gerard's still only a minor. Very promising young footballer. Kicks a good ball in towards Andy Owen. Andy jumps, misjudges, goes to the centre field. Man number 8 clears it out to the wing back here. He clears the ball up to the midfield. Seamus Kelly looks to be under it. Seamus challenges, breaks it down to Georgie Bradley. Georgie on the ball. Georgie kicks a good, dangerous looking ball in towards the square, where John Walsh is under it. John and Pat Byrne. Oh, breaks to the Coolboy full back, and he clears it across the field. Psyche Neal on the ball now. Psyche very fast, right through. He looks to be fouled. He is fouled. And it's a free in for Baltinglass on the 14-yard line. Psyche himself should take this. "14-yard free. Just slightly to the left of the post. Here comes Psyche now. It's all the way over. Psyche narrows the gap to 1 point. Coolboy 1, 2, Baltinglass 4 points. We're entering the last 5 minutes now of the first half. Baltinglass with the slight wind advantage. Coolboy must be thinking that they're on the way to victory, playing against the wind with a point up, but Baltinglass are noted to be a good second half team. Wasting a bit of time down here around the goals. Full back placing the ball now. Here he comes now. That's a good kick right out to this side of the field. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. He breaks it. Andy Owens is under. Andy is fouled. A free into Baltinglass, which will be taken by Noel McLaughlin. Noel won a senior medal for Baltinglass in 1976. Faded from the scene then for a while, and now back playing as well as ever at the juniors. Good ball in, breaks to Georgie Bradley. Georgie on it now. Takes a shot. It's deflected. Deflected again. It's caught by the centre half back. Cleared out to the far side of the field. Number 5 on the ball. The wing half back. He's blocked by Psyche. The ball goes out over the sideline. A line ball for Coolboy. Lineman placing the ball over there. No one to take it. Eventually the corner back has gone out. He stands back now, comes up, kicks a good little ball up the wing. Gathered by the midfielder, clears it into the centre half back to his left unmarked. He's attacking. Kicks a good ball upfield, up to the centre half forward. He turns, kicks a dangerous looking ball into the full forward line. It's broken out by John Farr. Jimmy Barry on the ball, and clears a great ball up the field. Andy Owens coming up under this one, breaks it down to John Timmins. John clears it into Georgie Bradley. Georgie lets a high ball into the full forward line, where John Walsh is under it. And Jarek Kilcoyne gathers. It breaks to John Walsh. John takes a shot. It's blocked down. And out come Coolboy again. And clear a ball up to a midfielder here unmarked. He's on the ball. He tips on his toe. He hops it. He kicks it. And that's blocked by Andy Owens. Up goes John Timmins. The Coolboy midfielder has it again. He's fouled. So the referee thinks anyway. So free into Coolboy. Entering the dying few minutes now of the first half. Baltinglass bench are looking very anxious. Could be a few changes made at half time. There goes Noel McLaughlin under it. Noel goes down. He gathers. Coming out with the ball. He's under pressure. He wins his free. Leaves the ball for Seamus Kelly. Seamus going to place the ball now. Seamus played inter-county for Wicklow and Cavan. Good ball by Seamus Kelly. The centre half back has it again. Seems to be having a good game. Ger Fleming is under it. Ger slips and loses possession. Seamus Kelly coming out. Coming in now is the wing half forward. He takes a shot. It's into dangerous look. John Farrell gathers. Clears a good ball out. The centre fielder gathers. He's unchallenged. He kicks a good ball back in. John McGrath waiting under it. John misjudges. Ger Fleming playing a good game in the wing and the half back position is over. Clears out a ball. Goes up to the centre half back. Coolboy on the attack again. Out goes to the far wing, Dick Doyle. Jimmy Barry is chasing. Jimmy has knocked the ball out of full forward hands. Should be a line ball. A line ball to Coolboy. BALTINGLASS under pressure now in the dying moments of this first half. Be doing well to hold out. Ball into the full forward. Jimmy pushes the full forward in the back. And it's 14-yard free now for Coolboy. Could increase their lead here. Number 8, the midfielder, taking this slightly to the right of the post. Should suit him, a left-footed kicker. He walks back now. Here he comes. Tips it. It's gone across the goals. John Farrell gathers safely. And a great clearance out. And the referee blows his whistle for the half-time. And the score at half-time is Coolboy 1 goal and 2 points. BALTINGLASS 4 points. Coolboy a 1 point lead. Two teams back out in the field now ready for the second half. Just looking, taking a quick look around here to see if there's any changes. Doesn't seem to be. All the BALTINGLASS players in the same positions anyway. No new faces. So Balting hoping for something better in this half. Facing the wind. Have it all to do. Scene is set now for the second half. Referee checking with the linesman and umpires are ready. Looks at his watch, checking his watch. Getting back spectators on the far line. He's the whistle in his mouth. Ball is in and the second half is on. And the throw in, Coolboy on the attack straight away. Seamus Kelly breaks it out to John McGrath. John on the ball. John is blocked. He kicks a good ball under pressure up the far wing to John Timmins. John gets a good ball. It's a free to John. Free to BALTINGLASS. Seamus Kelly going out to take this free. About 10 metres inside his own half. Placing the ball there now. Here comes Shammy now. A good ball up the field. We're behind our men here again. Coolboy on the attack again. Kicks a ball into the number 13. John Farrell blocks it out. Cleared out further by John McGrath. Comes out to the wing forward. He kicks it across to number 10, the far wing. Kicks a dangerous looking ball in towards the goal. John Farrell is under it. John gathers well. A beautiful bit of fielding by John Farrell in there. John clears it out. Andy Owens gets the break. Andy on the ball. Kicks it back to Noel McLaughlin. Noel kicks the ball right up along the wing to Ger Fleming. Ger on the ball. Ger tips on his toe. Kicks the ball low up the field. John Timmins comes across and gathers. John on the ball now. Referee blows his whistle. What for? I do not know. The most extraordinary decision there by the referee. So it's a free down to COOLBOY. Kicks a good ball in towards the goals. Up goes the midfielder, gathers, turns, kicks in towards the John Fitzgerald goalkeeper, gathers and clears it out to this wing. Ball's breaking loose out here. Noah McLaughlin is challenging. Kicks, midfielder kicks in a high ball. Breaks in there and has gone wide. John Farrell placing the ball down here for the kick out. BALTINGLASS under pressure at midfield now. COOLBOY are getting on top. John Farrell kicks a good ball out to the far wing. Noel McLaughlin is under. Noel goes up. It's broken away from him down to Seamus Kelly. Seamus clears a good ball under pressure out to the wing. Psyche O'Neill on the ball now. Psyche has it. Takes on his man. Psyche has the speed. Flying up along the wing here. He's still on the ball. He's dispossessed. The COOLBOY players handle the ball on the ground. The referee gives no free. The ball comes in to Noel McLaughlin. Noel kicks a low ball in towards the forwards. Andy Owens dives across on it. Goes John Timmins on the ball now. John takes a shot in towards the goals. John Walsh, he's behind his man. He comes out after it. He's chasing. Andy Owens on the ball now. Andy has it. Andy goes down over it. He looks to be fouled. He wins his free. At long last, the referee has decided to give BALTINGLASS a free. A free to BALTINGLASS. About 30 metres out from the goal, straight in front of the post. Noah McLaughlin to take it. Well within his range. Noel has this now to level the scores after 4 minutes of the second half. Noel places the ball here now. Here he comes. Hits a good free, but it's gone to the left, gone to the right, and gone wide. A bad miss by BALTINGLASS. They need a score very quickly. COOLBOY with a kick out now. Good looking kick. Andy Owens under it. Andy breaks it into John Timmins. Into Gar Kilcoyne. Gar handles the ball on the ground. The referee awards a free out to COOLBOY.
Come on, tighten up, lads. Come on. Come on, straight. Come on.
A good free. Up goes Noel. Up goes three BALTINGLASS lads and all miss it. John McGrath is in on the break. John slips. He looks to be fouled. He wins his free. Seamus Kelly takes a quick free. Out to Georgie Bradley. Georgie's unmarked. Georgie goes on a solo run. He's still going. He's 50 yards out from the goals. He's still going. Georgie, he looks to be fouled. He's still going. Pass it into Andy Owens. Andy on the ball. Andy takes a shot. Sends it over the bar. A great score. A great point by Andy Owens there after a good run by Georgie Bradley. The sides are level now. After 5 minutes of the second half. That was a score BALTINGLASS needed. Let's see if it's enough to spur them on. Ball going out behind the wire. Seem to have a bit of difficulty getting it back. We have it back now. Full back. Ready to take the kick out. Alright. Good kick. Ball breaks. John Timmins under the ball. John passes into Georgie Bradley. Georgie is fouled. Georgie gets a free. Seamus Kelly, the centre half back, coming up to take it. Shammy places the ball. BALTINGLASS putting on the pressure now. Shammy hits a low ball. Straight into a COOLBOY man's hand. John McGrath breaks the ball out. He's chasing out after it. He pushes the man in the back and it's a free to COOLBOY. COOLBOY on the attack again. Kick in a ball. John McGrath has it. Well read by John. John has the ball and he's fouled and wins a good free out. A free to be taken by the centre half back, Seamus Kelly. Seamus coming up to place the ball now. Ger Fleming goes over to take it. Ger hits a great ball. Up the far wing. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. Noel breaks it. John Timmins on the ball. John hits a good ball across field. It goes too far for Georgie Bradley. A low ball out here now. And the referee has blown his whistle and awarded another free to Coolboy. So it's another free up to Coolboy. A good ball upfield. An unmarked man goes up for that ball. He kicks it right into the square. It's a dangerous looking ball. Pierce Neal is under it. Pierce gathers. A right clearance by Pierce Neal. The ball breaks in midfield, breaks to a Coolboy player. It's in another dangerous looking ball in around the square. But it's gone over the end line and it's gone wide. Score still remains. Coolboy 1-2, Baltinglass 5 points after 8 minutes of play in the second half. John Farrell placing the ball now for the kick out. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. A beautiful bit of feeling by Noel. This is more like Baltinglass now. Noel is foul and it's a free up for Baltinglass. Ger Fleming going over to take this free. A good ball by Ger up the middle. Up goes Noel again. Ger. Andy Owens on the ball. Andy, the ball is on the ground. The centre half back takes it off the ground for Coolboy, so referee has awarded a free in for Baltinglass. This one will be taken by Noel McLaughlin. Outside the 50-metre line against the breeze. Here he comes now. He hits a good looking ball. It's all the way over. That's a great score by Noel McLaughlin. All of 50 yards. A great free. Baltinglass have taken the lead now. The first time since the first minute of the game when Michael O'Neill opened up the scoring. Here comes Coolboy with a kick out. Up to midfield. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. He breaks it down. Psyche is in on the break. Referee has awarded a free to Coolboy for pushing the back on a Coolboy midfielder.
Come on, Noel. Come on. Ger, back. Get back, Ger. Come on, boys. Tighten her up.
It's a good free. Up the middle. John McGrath comes across and cuts it out. Well intercepted by John there. He clears it up to an unmarked man who's seemingly pushing it back from behind, and a free to Coolboy. A quick free into the midfielder. He kicks a dangerous looking ball in. John Farrell goes up. He directs it down. The full forward has it. He crosses it to the centre forward. Centre forward takes a shot in around the goal mount. Pierce Neal has broken it out. Pierce knocked it out for a 50. Baltinglass looked under pressure there. Coolboy looked very dangerous on the attack. A 50 so the Coolboy. Here he comes now, the midfielder. Dangerous looking ball in around the goal. Ger Fleming goes up, goes through his hands. Georgie Bradley on the ball. Georgie comes thundering out. He's hand tripped and wins his free out. Free out to Baltinglass. John Farrell, the full back, to take it.
Come on, George. Come on. Wake up. Now, Andy. Come on. Good in, Andy. Come on. Come on. You've only 20 minutes left.
John placing the ball now. Here he comes now. It's a good looking ball from John. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. Goes through his hands. Centre half back for Coolboy gathers. Into Seamus Kelly, his opposite number. Seamus clears a good ball. Heading towards the sideline. John Timmins is chasing. John's have the height. But no, Coolboy have the ball. A man wins a free for falling here. Referee looked to be badly positioned. How he saw that free, I do not know. However, it's a free to Coolboy. Free goes into the centre half forward. He clears in a good ball. John Farr looks to be under it. John falls going back. He drops it. Pierce Neal pulls on that ball. A great clearance by Pierce. The evergreen Pierce Neal there. Clearing up for Baltinglass. An infringement there off the ball. And Baltinglass with a free kick. From where the ball landed that time. Another free by Noel McLaughlin now. Noel is careful of going very close with this one. Noel placing the ball now. Steps back. Here he comes. He struck it well out to the right. Andy Owens is out after it. Andy breaks from Andy. Psyche is in on it. Psyche chips it too far and gone over the end line. Baltinglass look to be getting a sub ready here. Number 20, Eddie O'Brien. Here we go again, a breaking ball in midfield. No, McLaughlin gathers. He gets it into Andy Owens. Andy gathers. He looks to be fouled. He doesn't get a free. The referee allows advantage. A ball comes across. Out come Coolboy with it. The wing half forward for Coolboy. He's fouled by Ger Fleming. A free up to Coolboy. The unmarked midfielder now. Baltinglass are under pressure. Coolboy have the extra man. He's attacking. A good looking ball. But it's gone wide. Baltinglass bringing in a substitute here now. Eddie O'Brien. I wonder who's coming off. Their captain, Pat Byrne, not having one of his better days, has come to the line. Pat has saved them on many occasions with vital scores. So Eddie O'Brien in the game for Pat Byrne. Ger Fleming coming out with the ball. Ger clears a good ball upfield. Andy Owens chases it now. Andy goes. He chips it in. Eddie O'Brien, his first touch of the ball. He's on the ball. He's pulled. He gets it into Andy Owens. Andy on the ball again. Andy tips on his toe. He clears it into Eddie O'Brien again. Eddie on the ball. Eddie has it. Eddie overholds it. Free out to Coolboy. It would have been a good move, but Baltinglass overplayed it there. Here we go again. Noel McLaughlin chases. Coolboy have it. Noel on it again. Noel, well played there by the Baltinglass midfielder. He has it. He's fouled. Noel is fouled. A free in for Baltinglass. A good bit of play there. He harassed well. Ger Fleming, wing half back here, coming up to take this. Ger places, stands back. Here he comes. A great kick by Ger in towards the goal mouth. Up goes Garth Kyan. He gathers. He looks to be fouled. The referee has awarded a free out. Why, I do not know. The Baltinglass man seemed to be fouled. Referee seems he taken his name. He is. So the Baltinglass full forward's name goes into the book. Coolboy on the attack now again. Seamus Kelly goes. He gathers well. Seamus seems to be fouled. He is fouled. A free up for Baltinglass. Ger Fleming, the wing half back to take it again. Ger playing a good game. Kicks a great ball up the far wing. Up goes Eddie O'Brien. Eddie breaks it down. It breaks to a Coolboy man, which the centre half forward. Chips it out to the midfielder. Coolboy on the attack again. Georgie Bradley tackles him. The ball breaks in further in towards Coolboy again. And referee Liam Keenan has awarded a free from where the ball landed for a late tackle. So COOLBOY have a chance here to level the scores again. After 17 minutes of the second half, COOLBOY with a chance to level up the scoring. Their number 13, man who got the goal, going to take it. He chips straight over the bar. Now the scores are level again. "13 minutes left in the game. Let's see if BALTINGLASS tough training now will stand to them. The closing stage of this county final. Kicked out by John Farrell. Up goes Andy Owen. Andy dispossessed. Ger Fleming in like a tiger. Wins that ball. Comes charging out with it. He's fouled. Pulled around the neck. A very high tackle there on Ger. Ger anxious to get on with the game here. He stands back. Here he comes now. A good looking free from Ger. Up towards Noel McLaughlin. Andy Owens wins the break. Andy goes through. He's tripped. It's a 20-yard free to BALTINGLASS. Michael O'Neill, the sharpshooter, coming out here to take it. He's a chance to give BALTINGLASS the lead. He does just that. A lovely free from Michael O'Neill there now. BALTINGLASS take the lead again. COOLBOY placing the ball for the kick out now. This promises to be an entertaining last 10 minutes. Here comes Georgie Bradley. Georgie misses. John McGrath gets in a hand at it. COOLBOY on the attack. Kick in a high, dangerous looking ball. Pierce Neal breaks it out, pulls, breaks again to the wing half forward. He takes a shot. A good looking ball. It's gone left and it's gone wide. Ball gone out over the wire. Seemed to have a bit of difficulty getting it back here now again. We have it now. All waiting anxiously for this kick out. John Farrell placing it now.
Come on, Ger, stay in front of him. Come on, tighten up, Ger.
Good kick out for John Farrell to the far side of the field. Andy Owens is down in the half back line, wins a good ball, kicks the ball up along the far wing, very dangerously close to the sideline. It's gone out over the line ball to COOLBOY. Good ball in towards the half back line. John Farrell coming out with it. John having a good sound game in there in the full back position. Clears a great ball up towards Andy Owens. Andy on the ball now. Andy hits a weak looking pass which is intercepted. Here comes John Farrell again, thundering out to it. John coming out is fouled. Ger Fleming over to take this free now again. A good ball from Ger. Centre half back gathers. He's unchallenged. He kicks a high ball upfield. Ger Fleming goes up. Ger blocked by Seamus Kelly. COOLBOY still on the attack. Kick a ball in. John McGrath intercepts. He loses. Back to COOLBOY. A dangerous looking ball in. Goalkeeper Fitzgerald has it on his chest. He's tackled and a free out for BALTINGLASS. We're in the last 10 minutes of this game now. It's getting very tense here on the sideline. John Farrell to take this kick out. A good ball from John Farrell. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. Fields it beautifully. He's fouled. And a free up to Baltinglass. Over goes Ger Fleming again to take this one. Ger's covering a lot of ground here today. Ger hits a good ball upfield. Out towards Eddie O'Brien. Eddie gathers. Eddie still has it. He's harassed. He's still harassed. He wins. Off. The referee has awarded a free to COOLBOY. He was pulled and dragged, and the referee awards a free to COOLBOY. A low ball. Eddie on the ball again. Eddie has it again. This time he is fouled, and it's a free up for Baltinglass. Ger Fleming again. Ger hits a good ball up. Referee is holding up play. COOLBOY ringing in a substitute. 7 minutes left in the game. COOLBOY with the substitute brought in. Good ball by Ger. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. He feels it beautifully. He's pulled and he's dragged. He's brought to the ground. He gets no free. Back to Georgie Bradley. Georgie going through. Georgie turns. But holds it too long. A free down to Baltinglass. Seems to be a misunderstanding here. There are 16 players on the field from the COOLBOY team. Now he's gone off. For almost 3 minutes of the game, COOLBOY had 16 men on the field. At this level, at this late stage in the championship final, that sort of misunderstanding should not happen. But anyway, it's a free down to COOLBOY. A good ball upfield. John Farrell comes out. The wholehearted John. Here he comes. A great ball by John. Up to Psyche Neal. Psyche has the speed. He turns his man and wins his free. A good bit of play there by Michael O'Neill. Just plays Seamus Kelly to take this. Baltinglass still holding on to that slender lead of 1 point. Seamus Kelly with this free. He hits this one better. It goes to Andy Owens. Andy gathers on his chest, hand to toe. He's going through. He takes a shot. A great looking ball all the way over the bar. A great point by Andy Owens. A great point there. 5 minutes left of this game. And what a great 5 minutes it promises to be. Can Baltinglass hold out, or can COOLBOY come back? A ball out to this side of the field. John Timmins chasing. It should be a Baltinglass ball. Will it be? What is the lineman going to do? A Baltinglass ball. Noel McLaughlin out to take it. It's a good looking centre by Noel. Up goes Gar Kilcoyne. A ball breaks. Out towards Noel McLaughlin again. Noel breaks a good ball into Georgie Bradley. Georgie turns in a good ball. Gar Kilcoyne goes up. The two players on the ground. The COOLBOY man has the ball. He's charging out with it. What will the referee do? He awards a free out. COOLBOY getting anxious now. Bring in another substitute to see can they pull this game out of the fire. Referee holding up this game now again. Another substitute on the field now for COOLBOY. COOLBOY still with 16 players on the field. The game continues. The midfielder gathers. The centre half back in possession. He has the ball. He plays the wins a free. COOLBOY on the attack again. John Farrell.
What a great game John is having here in the back line. Clears a good ball out here towards John Timmins. John doesn't get to it. A dangerous looking ball into the full forward line. Is it going over the end line? Yes, it is. Baltinglass breathe a sigh of relief. We're entering the last 3 minutes of this game now. John Farr with the ball. John using all his experience here today. Won senior championship medal with his first one in 1976 and is holder of 4 senior medals. This year playing junior. Here comes John. A great kick out. Up goes Noel McLaughlin. A great bit of feeling by Noel. He comes out with the ball. He clears a great ball up the wing. John Walsh comes out to it. John Walsh gathers. A nice bit of feeling by John there. John hops it, kicks it across field. Where Eddie O'Brien comes racing onto it. Eddie has it. Eddie on the ball. Eddie looks to be fouled. He passes out to John McGrath. But it gets to Eddie again. Eddie kicks it out over the end sideline. A line ball to COOLBOY. 2 minutes left in this game. In comes the ball. Noel Mack chasing it. John Farrell. What a wonderful game John is having. Out he comes again with this ball. Up to Eddie O'Brien. Eddie up the far wing. Andy Owens is chasing. Andy looks to be fouled. He's still harassing. The COOLBOY man gets the ball. Comes out with it. Clears upfield. An unchallenged man on the ball. John Farrell is out to him now. John tackles. John wins possession. John is fouled. And John wins his free. John has had a great championship. He's really shown by example here today. He's a dedicated man. Trains hard. No McLaughlin to take this free now. A good looking free in towards the full forward line. Gar Kilcoyne gathers on the ground. Gar holds on to the ball. Entering the last 2 minutes now. A free out to COOLBOY. Gar blocks it. Referee says he was too near the ball. Another free to COOLBOY. Time almost up. 3/4 of a minute left. COOLBOY again. Andy Owens tackles. A free to COOLBOY again. Psyche Neal gathers from that free, but the referee seems to think it was too close and gives a free again. The excitement is electrifying. The crowd are overexcited. Seamus Kelly goes up, clears out a great ball. Out to Noel McLaughlin. Noel has had one of his better games today. Up to John Timmins. John into John Walsh. John Walsh turns his man beautifully on a solo run. He's going through. He's on the 21-yard line. He turns. He takes a shot. And it's cleared out by the COOLBOY backs. This man from the full forward line down in the backs helping out. A dangerous looking ball across field. Time is up. Time is up. The referee must be adding on some injury time. He's blowing his whistle for a free in for COOLBOY. Time is up. Referee has awarded a free, and this could be COOLBOY's last attack. Can Baltinglass hold out, or can COOLBOY snatch a dramatic victory? What will it be? The crowd are moving in on the pitch. Their last attack. Baltinglass in around that goal mouth. I'm sure they won't let it in. Here he comes now. The anxious moment. It's a good looking free. It's all the way wide. The game is all over. It's all over, and Baltinglass are the champions. What a great victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present this Junior B Championship to Baltinglass. You heard that, did you? I have great pleasure in presenting this to the captain of the Baltinglass team, but before I do so, I would have to congratulate both teams on a really great game of football. It was a pleasure. And also a word of thanks to Lee Keenan, who stepped in at the very last minute. The job of refereeing isn't always the easiest one. You can't please everybody, but I think that he deserves credit for stepping in when there was nobody else there. So, without anything else, I'll let you go off, and I would like, on behalf of, I'm sure, everybody in Wicklow, to wish Baltinglass success tomorrow against Sarsfields. Thank you. Now, quiet.
It's great to win it, giving the ball a kick. I'd like to thank the county board for a lovely cup. And I'd also like to thank Seamus Kelly and Martin Coleman. And of course also the referee. And I want to give 3 cheers for the team we defeated. COOLBOY. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I wish Seamus Kelly said a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team, I'd like to thank you all for coming. It's great to see so many here for a Junior B Championship final. We certainly appreciate it, and I hope that you got value for money. Certainly like to commiserate with COOLBOY. They were a great team, it was a great game of football on conditions as they were. Thanks very much for coming, and please God, we still have another step to go. We have to win the Swan Cup.
Game has just started here now in Knockram, and I'm afraid our commentator hasn't turned up yet, so we'll just have to make do with pictures and a little bit of commentary every now and then for the time being. Early free there by SHILLELAGH. Baltinglass midfielder, well up the field. Baltinglass now looking dangerous, coming forward. Very good play there by across the SHILLELAGH goal. He wins a free out. Baltinglass looking very, very dangerous there in their first attack of the game. As I said, their commentary will be a little bit patchy, very hard to see the game in the camera here and know exactly what's happening at the same time. Mick Roster now to kick out for SHILLELAGH. Baltinglass midfield looking very strong. Murphy there blocked down. Well, the Baltinglass midfielder. Free in the Baltinglass. 14-yard free. Could be the first score of the game. That's over. First score of the game for Baltinglass.
Adrian Nolan with the free for Chanel up the field. Dinny Deegan inside across the field. And Jim Fitzpatrick for Baltinglass gets the ball and clears it out to the 40-yard line. Jim Nolan breaks it down inside to Dinny Deegan. Dinny has got the ball. He kicks it inside. It goes across again. Jim Fitzpatrick, the Baltinglass full back comes out. Mick Nolan is along with him. Jim Fitzpatrick is on the ground, but he gets up and clears the ball up the field. It comes inside to Ger Foley for Baltinglass, and Ger high in the air. It comes down about halfway down. Pat Chow is under it, but Pat doesn't hold it. Paul Kenny for Baltinglass. Paul has got the ball. And a free for Baltinglass on the 5th. And Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass steps up to take it. Down to the far end of the field. John Nolan is down there on the far corner. John Nolan along with John Timmins. He gets the ball off the ground. John Moore up across. It's going inside. John Cairns there. There's a rake of hands there reaching for it. Who has got the ball? It's a Baltinglass man. Kicked it out across to John Moore again. John has got the ball. He's being challenged by Martin Hennessy. He takes his shot and it's high and it's over the bar. Another point for Baltinglass to lead by 2 points to Shillelagh. No score. Here's Mick's kick. Up to the far end of the field, right in front of the stands. Hands go reaching high for it. Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass brings it down. He's on the ground. He hand pass it back. He hand pass it back to Michael McHugh. Baltinglass has sent it way up the field. Pat Chow is there for Shillelagh. Inside breaks it to Declan Murphy, and Declan clears it up the field. And he comes as far as along the inside of the field to Noel Dewey for Baltinglass. Noel is being fouled and there's a free for Baltinglass right on the halfway line to be taken by Ger Foley. Ger Scree up across the field. Pat Joe breaks it down again. It comes inside this time, but it doesn't come to it. It comes to Paul Kenny for Baltinglass. Paul gets his kick in. It's got a tail on it and it's gone wide. Baltinglass playing with whatever breeze there is. Up the field it comes in, Pacho goes up high, Pele. Up across the field it comes, inside, Dinny Deegan coming running onto the ball, and Dinny gets the ball, those ever so sure hands is in across to Patsy Murphy. Patsy doesn't get it, it comes to Michael McHugh, Baltinglass, who's broken down inside there. It's gone out over the end line, it's gone wide, it's gone wide. Again, Jim Fitzpatrick placing this ball for the kick out. Not a very long one. It's held in there. Held by Anthony Gray for Shillelagh. Anthony Gray hand pass it back to Robin Jordan, and Robin up across the field. Billy Hennessy comes to meet the ball. He doesn't get to hold it the first time. It comes down to Patsy Murphy. Patsy's on the ground, but he gets up and he still has got the ball. Patsy's being fouled, and there's a free in for Shillelagh. Right in front of the goal almost, about 25 or 26 yards out from it. Dinny Deegan to take this free for Shillelagh. Here's Dinny's free, it's low, it's got a tail, it's blocked back in, but it's gone wide, it's gone wide. Again they kick out for Baltinglass. This time it's a little better. In there and holding the ball is Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass, but it's taken away from by Billy Hennessy, who's got the ball over there on the far side of the field. It's kicked out across to this side of the field. Dinny Deegan is going to meet it. Dinny taps it up on his toe and he gets around his man. He's still going up the field into the far corner inside to Pat Nolan. Pat gone running after along with Jim Fitzpatrick of Baltinglass. It's very near the end line. It's gone out over the end line. It will be a line ball for Baltinglass. Vincent King on the far line. Signals will be a line ball for Baltinglass. Taken up the field, held in there, Hugh Kenny, held and being fouled at the same time, and a free for Baltinglass, quickly taken by Ger Foley, but the referee calls back play and tells him to take it again. Taken again up the field, it's gone over the hands of everybody, gone over their heads as well. Out to meet the ball, there is Kevin Fleming for Baltinglass. Kevin Fleming back along to Paul Dowd. Paul Dowdy inside, the ball is held in there, nobody has got it. There's several hands reaching for it there, there's numerous hands reaching for it. Jimmy Nolan for Shillelagh, James J. Nolan way up the field, it's high, it's coming down in there. Robin Jordan and Paul Kenny go for together. Paul Kenny gets it, the two of them are on the ground, the referee blows his whistle, and there's a free for Baltinglass. And what the free is for, ask me, don't ask me, I don't know. A free for Baltinglass, and Noel Doody to take the free. Up across the field, inside, held in there by Pat Chow. Pat has got the ball, and the referee deems him to have taken it off the ground, and I don't think it was, but the referee said, and he's the man that matters. A free for Baltinglass, Michael O'Neill. Michael's kick hits the upright, comes back into play, and is blocked out again. It's going inside, there's several lads in for John Timmons in for John Moore is there, it's kicked right across the goal mouth, it's gone wide. Mick Rossiter's kick. Who brings it down? Jim Nolan brings it down and holds it and is fouled. Jim is fouled in the middle of the field, and there's a free for Shillelagh, quickly taken by Pat Chow to Dinny Deegan. Dinny Deegan inside, gone running onto the ball there for Shillelagh, and getting it off the ground is Johnny Murphy. Anthony Gray has got the ball right across the field to Robin Jordan. Robin first times it up the field and is kicked back up. Pulled first time. Martin Hennessy is in under the ball, and Martin has got the ball. He's right there, and he kicks it across the field to Declan Murphy for Shillelagh. Declan Murphy inside to Anthony Gray. Anthony just back from England. He gets the ball, and he turns around his man. He's being tackled by two men. He's on the ground, and he fouls the ball, and there's a free back for Baltinglass. Gerald Foley to take this free for Baltinglass. No, it's not. It's kicked way up the field. John Nolan lets it slip through his hands. Coming out to meet it is Michael Moore. John Moore for Baltinglass. He takes his kick. It's kicked in high, and it's kicked over the bar. Another point for Baltinglass, who now lead by 3 points to Shillelagh's no score. Mick Rossiter's kick, hands go high. Adrian Nolan for Shillelagh has got the ball. Adrian is being fouled into the free for Shillelagh. Well up the field, coming out to meet the ball and being fouled off the ball for Shillelagh was Jimmy Nolan. Dinny Deegan takes the free and Ger Foley gets the ball for Baltinglass. Ger has got the ball and he kicks it way up the field. Back there to get it is Pat Joe for Shillelagh. Pat claims the ball on the ground. He was being harassed at the same time, but he gets his kick inside to Adrian Nolan for Shillelagh. Adrian has got the ball and he kicks it first time under pressure. It's coming down. There's Patsy Murphy's in there. There's a heavenly hands in there. Paul Kenny for Baltinglass. It's coming down near the bottom line. Back there to get the ball is John Timmins for Baltinglass. He's got the ball off the ground. It is John Moore. John Moore inside his man. John Moore gets the ball inside to Michael O'Neill for Baltinglass, and Psyche has got the ball. He's on the ground. He turns twice. He fouls the ball, and there's a free for Shillelagh back up the field from around their own 45-metre line. Pat's kick is high. Jimmy Nolan, there's a rake of hands in there. Paul Kenny for Shillelagh, and it comes across the field, and Pat Joe is back there for Shillelagh, their centre back. Kicks it up the field inside to Anthony Gray. Anthony's got the ball inside his man. He kicks it up to the far corner. Going out to meet it is Billy Hennessy. Billy gets it off the ground. Billy was being fouled, and there's a free for Shillelagh. It's being pushed from behind. Adrian Nolan to take this free for Shillelagh. Free taken right across the field. Back there to get the ball, Noel Doody for Baltinglass. Kicks it down near the bottom line. It's going to go out over the bottom line. It will be a line ball for Shillelagh. Martin Hennessy to take this line ball. Kicked across, Jimmy Nolan doesn't hold the ball. It comes to Ger Foley for Baltinglass, and Ger kicks it up the field. Pat Chow is back there. Pat breaks the ball over his head. John Cairns pulls first time up the field inside to Patsy Murphy. Patsy has got the ball. He gets around his man and he kicks it inside across to Pat Nolan. There's several hands reaching for it there. Back there to get the ball. It's Kevin Mick McHugh for Baltinglass and Jim Fitzgerald. The honey comes to Martin Hennessy for Shillelagh. Martin has got the ball, and Martin gone up the field, toe to hand inside to Anthony Gray. Anthony has got the ball. He's right next. He looks across. He takes his shot across. Mick back there, Jim Fitzpatrick for Baltinglass. Jim has got the ball. Jim has been fouled, and there's a free out for Baltinglass. Kicked up the field. Noel Doody up across the field. Noel Doody to Paul Kenny, and Paul Kenny inside. John Cairns comes to meet the ball and he blocks it down, but he only blocks it as far as John Timmins for Baltinglass. John takes his shot and John's shot has gone wide. Big Russell with the kick out. Against the breeze. Held in there by Declan Murphy for Shillelagh. Declan's shot down across to this side of the field. It comes to Pat Chow. Anthony Gray was supposed to be in fouling his man, but didn't look like a foul to me. But the referee is the man that counts, and Ger Foley to take this free for Baltinglass. Up across, Declan Murphy in there, and so is Martin Hennessy, and Martin has got the ball. Martin coming out is up across the field. Kicks it inside, Patsy Murphy for Shillelagh, blocks it down, goes back and holds the ball. He gets around his man, he's gone inside with his man. The referee says play away. He's still going with the ball. He's been harassed in there by Ger Foley. He's been fouled by Ger Foley, and there will be a free for Shillelagh right in front of the goal. And Johnny Price having a word or two with Ger Foley and telling him to take it that little bit easier. Pat Chow going to take this free against the breeze. Here's Pat's free. And it's gone wide. Here's the kick out. Anthony Gray breaks it down. Declan Murphy has gone after the ball. Declan is still there. Declan is being fouled and there's a free in for Shillelagh again. Adrian Nolan to take this free. Kicked well by Adrian up the field. Pat Nolan, the Duck has got it right in front of goal. He takes his shot and it's high. It's got a tail on it. And it's gone wide. It's gone wide. Here's the kick out again for Shillelagh. It came down along to Noel Doody for Baltinglast. Noel is going up the field. He kicks it inside his man. Coming out to meet the ball would be Kevin Fleming for Baltinglast. And John Cairns is there as well. Kevin is being fouled. And there is a free in for Baltinglast. This free to be taken by Psyche O'Neill for Baltinglast. Gone back to take the free now is Hugh Kenny. Hugh's kick has gone wide. Nick Rossiter's kick out. Jim Nolan held off the ball. With Adrian Nolan back there for Shillelagh. Adrian Nolan inside to Anthony Gray, and Anthony has got the ball. He kicks it across the field to Dinny Deegan. Dinny Deegan first times it. Coming out to meet the ball. Mick McHugh for Shillelagh. Got the ball. Being fouled on the ground in there is Patsy Murphy for Shillelagh. Being fouled by Mick McHugh and the free for Shillelagh. Quickly taken up the field. Mick McHugh back there to get the ball. And he clears it back up the field. And only clears it as far as Anthony Gray. Anthony has got the ball across the field to Adrian Nolan in front of goal. He's going up the field and he kicks it first time, but he kicks it wide. Jim Owens is in the game and Podge Doody has been taken off. Here's the kick. Comes to Anthony Gray for Shillelagh. Anthony Gray's kick across the field. Dinny Deegan goes after it. Back there to get it with Ger Fleming for Baltinglast, and Ger up the field with it. Pat Joe failed to break it down. Got the ball there is Michael O'Neill. Psyche for Baltinglast. He turns his man. He taps it on his toe. He taps it a third time. He hand passed across the field. He hand passed it inside to Hugh Kenny for Baltinglast. Hugh takes his shot. Mick Ruffler comes out and Mick saves the ball. Mick is being fouled as he comes out of the ball, and there will be a free out for Shillelagh. Ruster's kick up to the far side of the field. Hugh Kenny for Baltinglast. Hugh got the ball. Hugh was fouled and there's a free in for Baltinglast. Free quickly taken inside. Martin Hennessy. Durkin brings it down. He's got the ball and he kicks it out. The sun is shining, but Hugh Kenny has got the ball. Sun or no sun, he's got the ball. He kicks it in and kicks it over the bar. A point for Baltinglast. 4 points to no score. We're getting very close to half time. Mick Rossiter's kick. A good kick from Mick this time. Hugh Kenny breaks it down. Jim Nolan is there along with Ger Fleming for ball now. Ger gets his kick across the field. Martin Hennessy is there along with Michael O'Neill. Mick has got the ball. He's still going with the ball. He's going inside. He's got past Martin Hennessy. He takes his shot and it's gone wide. Mick Rossiter's kick comes a long ways. Jim Nolan breaks it down and Adrian Nolan gets the ball and kicks off the field. Johnny Price runs into the ball. He blows his whistle and is going to throw in the ball. There it goes. Jim Nolan breaks it down again, but it comes to Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass. Hugh has got the ball and he kicks it a long one. It's going to go wide. This time the kick out is short. Martin Hennessy breaks it down to Anthony Gray. Anthony is being fouled and there's a free for Shillelagh. John Nolan gone back to take this free for Shillelagh. John's kick up along the line. Anthony Gray brings it down and Anthony holds onto it. Again along the line, inside to John Murphy Shillelagh. John Murphy hand passed across to Jim Nolan. Jim lets it go over his head. He slipped as he was catching the ball. But it's now half time. Four points to no score. The score at half time. Just about to begin. The score at half time, Baltinglass 4 points, Shillelagh no score. There's the whistle to throw in and the second half is on and Baltinglass break away. But Adrian Nolan goes to the ball for Shillelagh. Adrian is being pushed, being fouled out the ball and there's a free for Shillelagh. Right in the first minute of the first second half. Pat Pellecow to take this free for Shillelagh. Pat the breeze behind him this time gets a much longer kick. Anthony Gray fails to hold the ball. It came down to Declan O'Neill for Baltinglass. Pat Joe is back there. So is Martin Hennessy. Martin gets the ball off the ground. It's being taken away from by Paul Kenny for Baltinglass. Paul inside his man, coming across to meet the ball and getting it off the ground. John Moore for Baltinglass, being fouled in the process and there's a free in for Baltinglass right in front of the goal. And Michael O'Neill going to take this free. Michael's kick has gone wide. No, it's over the bar. It's over the bar. Mixed kick. Held inside by Ger Fleming. Ger Fleming hand pass it across and Adrian Nolan is there for Shillelagh and Adrian gets the ball. It's blocked down and Pat Cho fails to hold the ball. Gone inside to get the ball is John Moore for Baltinglass. He takes his shot and this time it's gone well wide and he was inside with a chance of a goal. And he kicked it wide. Mick Rossiter's kick up the field. Pat Cho holds the ball, kicks it up the field. Denny Deegan comes for Shillelagh. Adrian Nolan lets it go over his head, but it comes to Anthony Gray for Shillelagh. Anthony Gray looking out at his man, he kicks it across the field, and who gets it but Ger Foley. Ger Foley across again. It comes to Paul Kenny for Baltinglass, out near the far out near this line. Jim Owens across the field, and Adrian Nolan and Denny Deegan gets the ball off the ground. Denny Deegan hand passed it up the field and Anthony Gray shorter pace gone after the ball. Jim Owens is there. Denny Deegan gets it across the field. Denny Deegan gets it far, but it only comes to Ger Foley for Baltinglass. Ger has got the ball and he kicks it way up the field. It's very near the line. Several hands reaching for it there. Robin Jordan is there. John Timmins is there. John got the ball off the ground by means I don't know how which, but he got it anyhow. It's kicked across and Mick Rossiter a brilliant save and it comes to John Nolan for Shillelagh. Mick Rossiter made a brilliant save. John Nolan kicks out across the field. It comes to Michael O'Neill for Baltinglass. Michael O'Neill is short one inside to John Timmins in front of goal and it's wide. John Timmins with no one to beat, only the goalman again, and John kicks it wide. And there's two great let-offs for Shillelagh. A brilliant save from Mick Rossiter and John Timmins with no one to beat kicked it hopelessly wide. Gosler with the kick. Martin Hennessy brings it down. He doesn't hold it, however. It goes across the field, but Robin Jordan is back there, and Robin first times it up in the air. It doesn't go very far. Pat Coe is there for Shillelagh. Pat has got the ball. Pat is being fouled by Paul Kenny, and there's a free for Shillelagh. Quickly taken by Pat across the field to Anthony Gray. Anthony got the ball. He kicks it up the field across inside the man. Back there to get the ball. He was being pushed off the ball in there by Mick McHugh, but Mick gets his kick back up the field. Dinny Deegan gone to meet the ball. Dinny gets it off the ground. He gets around his man and he kicks it up into the far corner. John Murphy gone out to meet the ball. He gets it off the ground. He sets around his man. He's still going. He's got the ball and he kicks it. It's coming right into the square. Hands reaching high for it in there. And coming out at the ball is Jim Fitzpatrick for Baltingless, and Jim Long will even clearance way up the field. Breaking it down to John Nolan for Shillelagh, back way out of the back line. He kicks it across the field. It's cleared, and back there to get it, Adrian Nolan for Shillelagh. Adrian Nolan in a collision with John Timmins. Adrian Nolan is on the ground, and there's a free, and who it's going to be for, I don't know. But Adrian Nolan was being fouled. I'm sure he was being fouled. Free for Shillelagh, into the corner, taken by Pat Coe, and Mick McHugh comes out to meet the ball. It's gone out over the end line, it has gone wide. The kick out to the middle of the field. Anthony Gray went up for it but didn't hold it. Declan Murphy back there for Shillelagh. Declan gets it off the ground. He gets around his man. He was being fouled in the process, and as again is a free for Shillelagh. And the referee says bring it up 10 yards for descent. And this game is a game of frees as far as I can see. Pat Coe to take this free for Shillelagh, 45-50 metres out from the Baltinglass goal. Pat's kick this time is long and it's high. And it's gone wide. He had the length, he had the distance, but he hadn't the accuracy, and it went wide. They kick out again for Baltinglass. Held in there by Hugh Kenny. No, it was Anthony Gray who held the ball for Shillelagh. The referee, I'm sure, will throw it in. That he does. Paul Kenny back there to get the ball. Ger Fleming for Baltingless, kicked up the field. It's getting very near the line. Robin Jordan gets the ball for Shillelagh. He gets around too many. Hand pass across the field. And where does it go to? It goes to Paul Kenny for Baltingless, and Paul kicks it up the field. Martin Hennessy comes to meet the ball. Martin Hennessy and Jim Owens. John Cairns pulled first time, and what did he do? He pulled it inside to a Baltinglass man. Michael O'Neill for Baltinglass in front of the goal. It hit the upright, but it's gone in. It's a goal. It's a goal. A breaking ball off of John Cairns, and that goal came directly off a missed kick. And the score is now Baltinglass 1-5, Shillelagh no score. And that was a cruel blow to Shillelagh. Mick Rossiter's kick. Anthony Gray holds it in the middle of the field. He brings it down, he gets around his man, and he kicks it inside his man. He kicks it long and far. A free in for Shillelagh. A free in. Paul Kenny was pushing, and there's a free in for Shillelagh right in front of the goal. And this is well within the capabilities of Pat Coe. Pat's kick is high and it's over the bar. The first score of the game for Shillelagh. 1-5 to 1 point Baltinglass lead. kick out for Baltinglass. Jim Nolan breaks it down. Jim has gone after, he's got the ball. He's gone up the field with the ball. He's still going. He gets around his man. He's being fouled in the process, and there's a free in for Shillelagh. The ball again being brought up 10 metres for descent, and there's a free in, and Pat Chow got across again to take this free. There's his kick and there's his point. The kick out to the middle of the field, or almost to the middle of the field. Going up for it and bringing it down is Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass. Up across, the ball is taken away from me in there. There's someone being fouled. I don't know who it's going to be. It was Pat Chow is being fouled by Paul Kenny, and there's a free back for Shillelagh. Quickly taken inside to Anthony Gray. Anthony Gray is being swung around, but he gets away. The referee says play away. Hugh Kenny has fouled him, but Anthony gets his free in. It's blocking right in. It's gone wide. Jim Fitzpatrick's kick to the middle of the field. Again, it's Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass who kicks it up the field, but it's back there to get the ball is Martin Hennessy for Shillelagh, and Martin kicks it up. It's very near the far line. Robin Jordan is there. Robin has got the ball. He's going inside with the ball. He's being fouled in the process, and again a free in for Shillelagh. That time it was Adrian Nolan, I think, who was being fouled, and there's a free for Shillelagh, and Pat Chow again being called up. A quick free taken across to Anthony Gray. He takes his shot and he takes it high and over the bar. Another point for Shillelagh. It's 1-5 to 3 points, and Shillelagh coming more into this game as the game progresses. That's 3 points in 4 minutes. Again to the middle of the field. It's Ger Fleming this time for Baltinglass. Low up the field. Martin Hennessy is there. The ball is kicked away from Martin by Kevin Fleming for Baltinglass. Kevin out near the far line. Kicks it in across, and Pat Chow is there. So is Paul Kenny. John Cairns gets the ball for Shillelagh, the full-back. His clearance is not very long, but it goes to Martin Hennessy for Shillelagh. Martin's got the ball and he hands across to Anthony Gray. Anthony Gray low up the field. He came coming out to meet the ball is Declan O'Neill for Baltinglass. Declan O'Neill is taken away from the ball. He's gone back here, he gets the ball again. He's being shouldered off the ball by Martin Hennessy, but Declan gets his kick up across the field. It's going inside. Pat Chow brings down the ball for Shillelagh, and Shillelagh coming more into this game. Pat Chow kicks the ball across to Dinny Deegan for Shillelagh. Dinny is being harassed off the ball. Mick McHugh is along with him, but Dinny gets his kick in. Adrian Nolan brings it down right in front of the goal. He kicks it across the field, and back there to get the ball for Baltinglass is Declan O'Neill, and he kicked it out to near side of the field. Billy Hennessy for Shillelagh gone inside, but he kicks it out into the corner. He kicks it out over the line, over the end line. It will be a line ball for Baltinglass. Mick McHugh's kick way up the field. Jim Nolan brought it down, but he failed to hold it. Declan Murphy is there for Shillelagh. A shoulder from Declan, and Declan gets the ball across the field. Dinny Deegan gone running back to it. Dinny has got the ball. He can pass it up the field to where John Murphy is there. John kicks it inside his man. Into Robin. Patsy Murphy has got the ball for Shillelagh. The referee says play away. Patsy takes a look. Patsy takes a shot, and it's gone high and it's gone over the bar. Another point for Shillelagh, scored by Patsy Murphy, and the score is now 1-5 for Baltinglass and 4 points for Shillelagh. And Anthony Gray down injured for Shillelagh right here in front of us. Here's the kick out for Baltinglass. It doesn't quite reach the middle of the field. Declan Murphy goes up, and Declan brings down the ball, and Declan catches it and kicks it up into the corner. Gone back there to meet it will be Noel Doody for Baltinglass. Inside and got the ball for Shillelagh is John Cullen. Yes, it was John Cullen He was being pushed off the ball, but he didn't hold it, however. It came down to Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass. He kicked across the field. Declan Murphy for Shillelagh. Hand pass it up across the field to Patsy Murphy. Patsy Murphy across to Billy Hennessy. Billy has got the ball, being half fouled by Jim Owens. Jim Owens doesn't get the ball. It comes to Ger Foley. Ger goes down on the ball. No, it's Paul Kenny, Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass. Hugh Kenny to Ger Foley. And Ger gone up the field and he kicked it low. It comes inside to John Murphy for Shillelagh. No, it's John Nolan. John Nolan across to Martin Hennessy. Martin has got the ball. The ducking out right in front of the stand. He gets the ball. He gets around his man and he kicks it. It comes across the field to Declan Murphy for Shillelagh. Declan coming in again. He kicks it across to Anthony Gray. Anthony first times it way up the field. But back there to get the ball would be Jim Fitzpatrick for Baltinglass, and he kicked it. It's high but it doesn't go very far. There's a rake of hands reaching in for it in there, and Declan Murphy is the man that gets it, and Declan low across the field to John Murphy for Shillelagh. John out near the far line. He's very, very near the far line. He gets around his man. He's still got the ball, and he gets his kick across, right across the goal. It's gone. It's over the bar. It's a point for Shillelagh. That's a great point from the corner flag almost, scored by John Murphy. It's 1-5 to 5 points. Halfway through the second half. That was a brilliant point, scored from the corner flag almost. Again the kick out for Baltinglass, not quite reaching the middle of the field, and Anthony Gray goes up among a swarm of hands and brings it down and holds it and kicks it inside. Jim Fitzpatrick comes out to meet the ball. He's being challenged for the ball by Jim Fitzpatrick. He fouls Adrian Nolan, and there's a free in for Shillelagh right in front of the goal. Right in front of the goal. And Anthony Gray again down injured. And the name of Jim Fitzpatrick going in that book for a personal foul. And if Pat Joe scores this as he kicks it now, and it's over the bar, another point for Shillelagh, 6 points to 1-5, and now there's only 2 points between them. And Baltinglass really with their backs against the wall. They kick out, and the kick out is even changed to this side of the field. Declan O'Neill for Baltinglass. He's coming up near the line. Declan, Adrian Nolan along with him. Declan O'Neill has got the ball. He hopped it, and he hopped it a second time, but he's still going. He gone up the field. There's nobody near him. He's way up the field. He's being harassed by Declan Murphy. He gets his kick. It's coming down near the corner flag at this side of the field. Jim Owens is there. So is Billy Hennessy. And back to get the ball. Robin Jordan for Shillelagh, who clears it inside to Martin Hennessy for Shillelagh. And Martin has got the ball. It's been taken away from the first time, but Martin who's back, and he kicks it across the field to Anthony Gray. Anthony Gray across the field again. It comes down to Ger Fleming for Baltinglass. Ger gets his kick right across the field, and back there again Robin Jordan for Shillelagh doing Trojan muck and clears it again way up the field again to Ger Fleming. He kicks it into the corner again. Pele Kyo is back there, so is John Cairns. It's blocked out to Kevin Fleming for Baltinglass. He's right on the far line there. Back there and getting the ball off the ground is John Nolan. John Nolan across his head to John Cairns for Shillelagh, and John gone running after. He hand passed it up the field to Martin Hennessy. Martin right in front of the stand. Again the hand pass inside to Patsy Murphy. Patsy kicks it high. It's getting near the front of the goal. John Cullen breaks it down. Back there to get it is Adrian Nolan, but it's cleared. It's half cleared. Billy Hennessy is there. There's several lads there. It's hard to know who is there. John Cullen gets his kick across. Adrian Nolan was there. It's very near the far line. It's getting very, very near the far line. It's not gone out over the line. And Baltinglass one gets it right off the field. Referee Johnny Price blows his whistle, and there's a free for Baltinglass. 1-5 to 6 points to score. Here's the free. Broken down. Ger Fleming, Jim Nolan is after him. It's Noel Doody for Baltinglass. Gets his kick across there. and Mick Rossiter comes out a goal, and Mick makes a timely clearance. Mick is being fouled, and there's a free out for Shillelagh, being fouled by John Timmins, certainly being fouled. And I've seen lesser men sent off here for fouls like that. Mick Rossiter's kick. Declan Murphy goes high, and back there to get the ball is Jimmy Nolan for Shillelagh. James J. Nolan. Jim is fouls the ball, and there's a free for Baltinglass from the centre of the field. Paul Kenny to take this free. Here's the kick. Pacho broke it down. Martin Hennessy and John Timmins are there. So is Declan Murphy. Declan Murphy and John Timmins to several hands there. Paul Kenny gets his kick off the ground. First time in John Murphy. No, it's Billy Hennessy to Robin Jordan. And Robin very near the line. It's going to kick the ball and it's going out over the lower line. No, it's not. It's held in play. It's held in there by Declan O'Neill for Baltinglass. He's coming up the field. He's been harassed by Adrian Murphy, but Declan gets his kick. On he goes to Martin Hennessy for Shillelagh. Martin hand passes to Anthony Gray. Anthony with all the calmness in the world, and he kicks it high and long. In there, it's held. It's not held by Dinny Deegan. Michael O'Neill back for Baltinglass. Michael O'Neill across the field, and Paul Kenny for Baltinglass. Paul Kenny to Michael O'Neill, and Michael Slikey O'Neill all on his own. Dean Harris doing. Declan Murphy takes it away from it, getting very near the line, but Declan goes back and Declan gets the ball, and Declan inside to Anthony Gray. Anthony Gray gets his kick, and Declan Murphy gone running onto it. There's several lads in there, but Jerry Fleming for Baltinglass comes up, and Jerry gets the ball. He's been hand passed across to Paul Kenny. Paul Kenny being harassed in there. Paul Kenny being fouled by Billy Whelan, Billy Hennessy, and there's a free for Baltinglass. Paul Kenny with the free for Baltinglass. Way up to the far side of the field. John Moore for Baltinglass. Gets around John Nolan. He's still got the ball. He kicks it across the field. Michael O'Neill is in there. Martin Hennessy is there. John Cairns is there. And John Nolan comes in. And John... He kicked way up the field. It comes to a Baltinglass man who gets the ball off the ground. He's being fouled, and there's a free for Baltinglass. Five minutes left in the game. Could be 6. Paul Kenny is free for Baltinglass. It's kicked badly up to the far side of the field, and John Nolan come out and got the ball, and John clears it out to this side of the field. Declan Murphy coming out to meet him, but he leaves it to Anthony Gray, and Anthony turns around and kicks inside, and it comes to Declan Murphy. Declan coming out of the ball, his first to the ball. He was being fouled as well, and there's a free for Shillelagh. Declan Murphy being fouled by Ger Foley, and a free for Shillelagh. Robin Jordan to take this free. Robin's free. It comes to Patsy Murphy. Patsy goes down and he gets it off the ground. He gets it around one, he gets it around the second, he's still going, and he kicks it up into the corner. It's held in there by Dinny Deegan. Dinny gets his kick. It's gone high, but it's gone wide. We're getting very near full time. Here's the kick out for Baltinglass to the middle of the field. Who has got it? Yes, Jim Norton has got it. It's half blocked down, but Jim's kick is going inside anyway. It's taken away from him. It's getting near the top line. It's gone out over the top line. No, it's not. The referee blows his whistle, and there's a free for Baltinglass. John Cullen breaks it down in the middle of the field. He doesn't hold it for Shillelagh. Yes, Hugh Kenny for Baltinglass. Declan Murphy, along with Paul Kenny. Paul Kenny gets his kick in. Back there to get it to John Cairns for Shillelagh and John Moore, but it's gone wide. Mick Rossiter's kick out. Goes over the heads of Jim Nolan, gone after the ball. Jim is getting near he's very near the line. He's still going with the ball. He was being fouled as he was going up the field. Being fouled by Hugh Kenny, and there was a free in for Shillelagh. John Murphy with the free for Shillelagh, and it's long. It's held in there, blocked down. It's only blocked down as far as the Baltinglass man. It's a free out. A free out for Baltinglass. And with time beginning to run out, it looks more and more like a Baltinglass win. Declan Murphy and Paul Kenny across the field, being confronted by Billy Hennessy. Ger Fleming inside. He was being fouled after the ball, and there's a free in for Baltinglass. Michael O'Neill's kick for Baltinglass is high and over the bar. 1-6 to 6 points. 3 points between the sides as we enter the dying minutes of the game. Kick to the middle of the field. Jim Nolan lets it go over his head. Jim Nolan kicks it again. It comes to Ger Foley for Baltinglass, and Ger the centre back high, but doesn't go very far. John Whelan in there breaks it down. Pat Joe there for Shillelagh, and Pat has got the ball. He's being harassed by John Timmins, but he gets his kick inside to Jimmy Nolan. Jimmy gets his being fouled by Paul Kenny, and there's a free for Shillelagh right in the middle of the field. Free quickly taken to Jimmy Nolan. Jimmy kicks it right across the goal mouth. Back there to get the ball is John Cullen for Shillelagh. He's in front of the goal. He takes a shot, and it's brilliantly saved. It's again. It was brilliantly saved in there. John Cullen had a great pot for goal. Ginny Deegan goes back after the ball, and he gets it off the ground. He gets around his man, and he hand passes it across. He hand passes it inside to Patsy Murphy for Shillelagh. Patsy gets his kick. It's coming across. Declan Murphy takes it off the ground. Declan gets his shot. It's low. Inside. In John Cullen again with a pot. And it's saved in there by Jack Fitzgerald, the Baltinglass goalman. John Cairns goes back out to the ball. There's Harrison. I don't know what's going on there. There's several men on the ground, but the referee blows his whistle, and there's a free for somebody. Who was for, I don't know. Johnny Price going to hop the ball. He'll throw it in. There it goes. John Cairns. John Nolan it was who held the ball. John Nolan to Jim Nolan. And Jim lets it fly high into the square. John Cullen brings it down. John Murphy is there. He takes a shot. It's blocked down. There's a rakish kicks in there. It's kicked out to the middle of the field, and Jim Nolan again for Shillelagh. Jim has got the ball, and he kicks it high. It's going up to the far corner. Back there, Declan Murphy. The game is over. The game is all over, and Baltinglass have won by 1-6 to 6 points.